Ozempic, but for 80 to 90% less and 100% online. Don't wait. Text SKINNY to 323232 right now for a link to your exclusive offer. Text SKINNY to 323232. That's SKINNY to 323232. SKINNY to 323232.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets when they bet $5, win or lose. And even better, bonus bets can be used on the spread, totals, and player props.
There you have it. Bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets, win or lose. And see why it's never ordinary at Bet365. 18 plus only.
What up,
Must be
Mr. C?
physically located in Kentucky. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. T&Cs apply.
Stronghold makes the best industrial storage in the world and is a proud partner in our broadcast coverage of the best college basketball teams in the nation. Join our team. Apply at strong-hold.com/careers.
Looking for the perfect place to kick back, relax, and catch the Cards, Cats, or Hoosiers? 1020 Brewery has you covered. With their fun, laid-back atmosphere, it's like a sports bar without the sports bar feel. Grab a pint of their refreshing 1020 light beer, dig into their amazing food, and enjoy the games on our multiple big screen TVs with friends. And with college basketball hitting its peak, there's no better place to catch all the action of the conference tournaments and NCAA matchups. So grab your crew and come visit 1020.
Nikki, if you're there, I just went dead. Nikki, if you can hear me, I just went dead. Uh-oh. That's not good. I just lost sound. Can you hear me, Nikki? Hello, hello. Nikki there? No. Go ahead and bring us back. I'm gonna just shut everything down and reload. I'm gonna reboot up. If you hear me. Hold on. Let me know y'all can hear me. Can you hear me on YouTube or the stream? Let me know if y'all can hear me on the stream.
but I would, you do table service for wine.
Yeah.
I'll take another glass of the Pinot Grigio, absolutely. And I'd go there and I'd be like, say when, and I would pour it, and they wouldn't say anything, and I would overflow the glass. And they're like, "What are you doing?" It was like, "I told you say when.
Yeah.
You knew the rules of the game." And then and people would usually laugh, but management would be like, "Hey, jackass,
Yeah.
you just spilled a glass of wine. You know what's it cost us?"
Hey, maybe not do that. All right.
Yeah. Let's find a new magic trick, Houdini.
That's
That's
good.
right. Now, I was
I
listening
can hear
to
you, gentlemen, by the way.
yesterday's show on the app last night while I was driving. Y'all was talking about a couple of different things, but as far as James Scott goes, I think one thing that would change his game tremendously, and Marcus mentioned it a little bit, is just a little jump hook. I mean, if Hadley could teach, James Scott just that little baby jump hook. I mean, he can jump up and just basically half turn and drop it in. But
yeah,
and I mean that. Caleb Glenn.
Yep.
To me, he's kind of more like a Traore type guy, energy guy, rebound guy, hustle guy. Occasionally in a three, unless he's in a lot. But to me, another piece that we need is like a 6'7" Traore, like a 6'8" Traore.
Right.
A guy that's
I'm
just
totally
get
with
you
you on
boards and put it back hard, flush it down. But and I hope we get that McNeely kid, because one of the things that Rain, if somebody came out and Rain had to drive, he could not finish around the rim. And McNeely at 6'4", and he's not going to flush it, but he's strong enough he can finish around the rim. So you can't just he's not one dimensional. I think Rain was a little bit too much one dimensional. So, but I loved him. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to be fun next year. It'll be even better next year than this year. So,
yeah.
That's it, guys.
Hey, Chuck, I appreciate the call very much. Yeah, I mean, I'm with Chuck on that. Now, part of that is, get the mixtape ready. I'm obsessed with size. And so like when you say give me a guy like Traore, like that's my immediate go-to. I'm like, yeah, give me a Kadir that plays that hard, but make him 6'8", not 6'5". Like that to me is something, because to me that's something that can't be worked on. Just size can't be worked on. You got that or you don't. You know, when I watch teams line up, if I'm like, well, they're just going to blow me up in the middle. Like there's nothing I can do. They're going to just line up and run me over.
Not being able to stop the roll on the center roll on the backside, and because basketball, nowadays you get all of your inside buckets from the pick and roll, man.
Yeah,
if you got a guy that can get it to the big on the roll, it's just running the ball up the middle. We can't stop that play, and they know they can always go back to like any team, a Duke team, or they can run all these cute actions, but if they can always go back to the pick and roll, and our backside help is not big enough or athletic enough to, cause turnovers on that roll, it's like, God,
right.
It's just the worst. Sorry about that. I knocked off my settings a little bit, so sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. But I mean, that's what you were saying. I mean, before that, I mean, I was using your point too. I mean, Javon Hadley can be right there in the role,
in the perfect spot.
It just does not matter, man.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
When Rain Smith was on the backside, and they just got those, and it was just like the throw it up kind of thing. Like they don't even have to dunk it, just being able to get the listen, and kudos to our guys for having so much ball pressure that they didn't make a lot of easy roll passes, but people that could just really handle our ball pressure with good fundamentals. It's like, gosh, it's the most frustrating thing.
Let me ask you a roster construction question really quick. Okay, Charleston big man just went into the portal. I don't know, Brozovic, whatever it is. 6'10", he averaged 19 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. Okay. He was conference player of the year like 2 straight years. Kelsey wanted him the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he stayed at Charleston. Now he's in the portal. He is hired a lawyer to be granted a 6th year because he played D2 as a freshman. Okay. And he's also going to go through the NBA process too. Already having Frew, Ali Khalifa, James Scott, you still, I'm curious, do you think we get involved here? Because it feels like this one feels like one that if we really wanted him, I have no reason to believe this. This is just me, right. You feel like we would be a pretty big player in this one.
So is he I feel like we're loaded at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's tight.
Is it one where you're like, I would rather just spend money elsewhere, or is it like, well, but man,
I would rather spend money elsewhere.
We're looking at that 7-foot San Diego State guy.
Yeah, but I feel like he was a little bit of a different player.
Yes.
Okay.
Like this guy feels a little more like a
Khalifa?
big man that's kind of back to the basket. Yeah, yes, like a little more like that.
Okay, how do I say? I mean, European.
Yeah.
Traditional European.
Mm-hmm.
Good passer.
Good.
Offensively.
Yeah. And you're talking conference player of the year twice.
Right now, I'm defensive.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's why I wanted to ask.
It's
such a tough,
and none of these. There is going to be a no. I wouldn't take them on any of these guys that have any big potential and were big time players. It's okay. And again, all of our PTSDs come to light right now. So, right, and I'm like, I need explosive ball handlers. Like I need elitism. Like I think Ali Khalifa from passing and serviceable on the block, is like, and serviceable in a good way,
But is this your answer? We had the uncomfortable conversation in hour 1. Is this your answer to
Yep.
Javon Hadley wanted to go?
I'll play that game. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like maybe I'm like, oh man, I can't pass this guy up.
See, and that's the bad part. Like like if you go to Pryor and say, hey, different type of player, we have two guys that are your type of player, something, like I can maneuver and find a spot. It's like, okay, I sent you a video of William Kyle III for UCLA.
Yeah.
When I look at him, I say, this is what I expect to see out of James Scott next year. Do I believe that's what next year's James Scott will look like?
Mm.
If I don't believe James Scott is going to look like that, then maybe I take Charleston Center.
Yeah.
If you get what I'm saying, like everybody is in a window of what do I believe as far as my roster, and like I said, what you're going to get out of a 6-year guy for the most part.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, James Scott is a more of a wild card. I mean, his trajectory says this is what he's capable of being. You know what I'm saying? Like he has the he has the base, the foundation.
Oh, I totally agree with that.
Now you're going to find out he's in the window of improvement, or you are who you are.
Yeah.
This is the most dangerous and the most glorious time for him right now, this window. What he's played 2 years of college.
And he's really young. He's really young. You remember that.
He's really young, but nobody's going to say that anymore. Like, you don't get to be the young guy. You don't be, okay, you're young freshman, I get it.
Just still a junior.
You're a young sophomore. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You played a lot of basketball. Yeah. How long can you be the young guy when you have young guys out here performing?
Right. But can I say this still? As excited as I am, and this is me really nitpicking, as excited as I am about our roster next year, and I love what Ali Khalifa's done with his body, and I love the look of Sananda Frew.
You're saying what I was going to say. Go ahead.
Okay. Sananda Frew is not played over here yet. Ali Khalifa's coming off of a couple knee injuries. I mean...
Jason Pryor's coming off a knee injury.
Yeah, like that's why I don't know that I say no to a piece like that, though.
But okay, who do you say all three of y'all can go? Who do you keep? Who's more expendable?
No, I keep them. If it's a matter of, hey, I bring him in, you guys are out of here, I keep my guys. I don't think he's that good. Now, if I thought he was, oh yeah, no, but this guy is literally like
conference player of the year is not anything to sneeze at.
No, it's not. It's not. But it is still, CAA. It's not BYU. Ali Khalifa's played Power 5 basketball. Sananda Frew is coming. He's playing pro basketball in Germany. James Scott's played D1 Power 5 in the ACC for a year. I'm not sacrificing one of those guys. It's more, can I add him to the room for me? And if I can, Javon Hadley,
what else?
Pryor,
what else bothers me?
One of those guys.
You know what else bothers me? Athleticism. The athleticism is not competing with athleticism.
I feel like I've got athleticism in that room, though, if I've got Frew and James Scott, which I like. So I don't know that I worry too much about bringing this guy. If I could.
Okay. Here.
Again, and I don't even. Again, we're just talking just because he hit the portal. He's from Charleston. Like he could go to Chris. It looks like Xavier's probably going to hire Chris Mack. I mean, he may just move over there. He played for Mack last year.
Okay. Here's what I'm saying. Okay, on one side, I say Khalifa, Pryor. They got different kind of games. Khalifa, Pryor, James Scott. But Like, who's James Scott going to learn from? Is he only going to have one person to really compete with athletically on a daily basis?
No, I mean, what if you have?
Yeah, this is just me going sharpen. How do I sharpen my iron in here athletically? Because I feel like James Scott didn't play against a bunch of athleticism in practice. Part of the injuries.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I mean, Kaysen wasn't there, and
Yeah, and again, this is a nitpicky session.
Yeah.
So so then I'm like, okay, is Frew gonna get James Scott better? What is he gonna learn? Or is everybody just different type of players? Are they so different that they don't play against what we're gonna have to play against?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the case, man. I think you just load the room with talent is what you do, and you just say, okay. Because everybody's second team should be. You would hope is a little worse than your first team, right? Like, not too many teams are going to be able to. I would love to have a super team that went 40-0. That would be great. But most teams are not going to have second teams that are better than their first teams. Like, that's just kind of the deal. Even if you're stacked. Now I can hope my second team is a little better than other.
My second team has to be angry second teamers.
Yeah.
Feeling like they're not getting their just due second teamers.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. That's the goal. You want them to be as good as possible.
Yeah, like I said, mate. I guess the discussion we're having is bird in the hand versus go chase superior talent.
Yeah.
Like I said, Charleston. I've seen, like I said, the little I've seen of him, I just think he's a good basketball player, and good basketball players are hard to find, but great basketball players get you past the Sweet 16.
Yeah. I just really, I don't know, man. It's hard to leave
him out there.
Yeah, because that's a really good player, man. And I'm almost like, man, I maybe bring that kid in if he's interested. But now let me play this game too, though. Maybe this is one of those, Coach Kelsey makes a phone call, and it's one of those deals where it's like, listen, if you want to come here and this is not going to be a recruitment, I'm in. Let's do it. If you want to go check other places out, then just go do your thing. Maybe that changes it for me.
Mm-hmm. How easy the recruitment is.
Yeah, like, hey man, if you want to come here, we'll take you.
Look,
and we'll work the money.
And I'll screw it up. I'll be the assistant coach in his ear talking about, he came too easy. He didn't have any other options.
He had no options.
Something's off.
Yeah, because it's got to be one of those for me, probably, that I'm just like, look, let's get you in, end of story, but man, he's a good player.
Okay.
And
I have a different question for you. Okay. But it's in the recruiting vein.
Okay.
Does the narrative of the ACC being down scare recruits, encourage recruits? Because there's a recruit that, there's a money recruit, there's a respect recruit, there's a chip on their shoulder recruit, right? They all have their qualities and they have, their holdbacks. If you're a coach, or do you just sell the ACC being down individually to, different kind of ways to each player? Do you get the question? How do you spin? Do you spin it or do you accept it?
I don't know that it matters.
Mm-hmm.
Because
which is also a totally acceptable answer. Does it matter?
Yeah, no, I don't think it does, because
we have the environment and we have the money and we have the schedule. Do we have a schedule? We can have a schedule.
Yeah, like, you're going to play you're going to play at Louisville and you're going to play, all those big, I just told you earlier, how many big games, you're going to play in, and just out of conference. And then, still when you look in conference, you're like, hey, you still got some massive games there, and I don't think, when
that just pisses me off too, because it's like, shut up. I got Duke and Carolina on my roster. I got Will Wade.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, there's dudes all over the place. I don't in the conference, just because it's 1 year that it's like, it was kind of down. I don't think people are going to be. You saw the ACC tournament. It was packed in there in Charlotte. It was, it's a great tournament. Carolina, Duke, NC State, Virginia just hired a new coach. Florida State's got a new coach. Miami's got a new coach. You've got, it's still the ACC. To me, I don't think people even think twice about that. I'll even say this. To answer your question, probably makes it more attractive.
Yeah. No. Listen, I know that there's a lot of players, if they and their agent would just tell them straight up right now, dude, go to the ACC. They're down. Go turn up.
Yeah. Yeah. Imagine the bang for your buck you get there. Look at all these legendary programs and they're a little down right now.
which means your expectations will not be as high.
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to look that way either. You got to think, when you get Will Wade hired and he's hired Andrew Slater, who's a recruiting guy, and stuff as a GM, they're going to load up with talent this year. Miami has Jay Lucas. They're going to load up with talent. The guy that goes to Florida State's just came from the NBA, and you see how good that's working. BYU looks fantastic right now. And they went that same route with an assistant coach from the NBA that was well respected. And, so, I think Louisville, Louisville's going to be a great team. Duke's going to be right back in.
Yeah.
Poised to be the number one team. Carolina's going to be top 5 and they'll probably, piss the bed. But it's like you'll have, Ryan Odom from VCU is a fantastic coach who just took over at Virginia. So I don't, the demise of the ACC to me is a little,
that's what scares me though.
False narrative.
That's what scares me. That you can run a narrative campaign so heavy.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I definitely don't disagree with you on that, but I think that's a little overblown,
Okay. So you think we're hypersensitive or overblown, or the national overblew it?
No, both. I think they went a little overboard with it. It feels like that they took the SEC ACC challenge and just created it that way.
Okay. So your conspiracy stops right there.
No, I could definitely go further.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It just depends on what mood for a good radio show. I guess you have to stop it right there.
Oh yeah, no, but you're absolutely, man. I can play the game that there's some deeper involvement here as to why that's happening.
I tell you what. Let's get our last break in here. Clean up the Hurley suspension. And a couple more little shout outs. Quick commercial break, 939 The Bill.
March Madness is finally here, and Wing Zone is the #1 seed for flavor and deals. Our star is the new spicy peach flavor, where sweet meets heat in every bite. Don't forget our overtime offers, which include 10 boneless and fries for $9.99. Check out all our overtime deals at wingzone.com. Wingzone.com. You got it.
College basketball play-by-play on ESPN Louisville is delivered by Wing Zone. You got it. Wingzone.com.
If you're a true sports fan, you're always searching for that home field advantage. And speaking of homes, I have the perfect realtor that can meet all of your needs. The name you should know, Derek A. Stewart. Derek A. Stewart brings experience and expertise to all of your home buying and selling needs. Derek is also familiar with any and every type of property and location you could be interested in. And the best part is, your home field advantage is only a telephone call away. So do yourself a favor and call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
Hey, it's Steve Rummage here. You've probably heard all about the new regulations that have hit the real estate market, making the process more complex than ever. And if you're not working with the right real estate agent professional, you could find yourself out of bounds fast. That's why it's more important than ever to work with someone who has proven their expertise. Like my good friend Josh Jarbo. Josh was recently inducted into the RE/MAX Hall of Fame and named one of Louisville's 40 under 40. This guy knows the game inside and out. Josh and the team at RE/MAX Empire are the seasoned pros you want on your side. They know how to navigate the market, make the right calls, and get you the best deal every time. So don't let a cut rate agent make a rookie mistake and fumble your financial future. Whether you're buying, selling, or just need some mortgage advice, these are the folks you want in your corner. So here's the play. Call Josh Jarbo, 502-216-7590, or check him out online at joshjarbo.remaxempireky.com. And here's a special offer just for you guys. Mention you heard it right here on 93.9 The Bill, and you're going to receive up to a $5,000 seller's credit. I'll leave you with this. Top-notch service might seem expensive, but poor service can cost you a fortune. Don't settle for less than the best.
Josh Jarbo, principal broker owner of RE/MAX Empire and co-founder of Modern Mortgage A to Z, NMLS number 2256125. Each office is independently owned and operated. Modern Mortgage A to Z is an equal house lender.
The sounds of spring can often be followed by the sounds of a broken air conditioner. With warmer weather ahead, don't wait for an emergency. So if you hear your AC unit making some unwanted noises, then call DFH Company today at 968-6222. Now when you buy a complete Train system, receive 10-year parts and labor warranty and up to a $1,000 rebate on a high-efficiency system. It's hard to stop a Train, so call DFH 968-6222 or look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Subject to credit approval.
The madness is here. Check out the standings on your bracket at ESPNglobal.com. Head over to ESPNglobal.com right now to check out the standings where you rank in the ESPN Global Bracket Challenge for your shot at prizes like a 50-inch TV from RGB Home Theater, Passing the Louder in Life from Bourbon and Beyond, wings for a year from Buffalo Wild Wings, pizza for a year from Blue House Pizza and Watch Party,
you said what?
Membership to Planet Fitness,
Bring it to your house.
to upcoming shows and events at the KFC Yum Center.
I want to come through though when one of those chicks over though.
Which one of them? Do I need to bring the team out? Yeah, bring the whole team out.
Raise tickets to upcoming shows at the Global Palace and much more. The ESPN Global Bracket Challenge is live now. Check the standings at ESPNglobal.com.
Appreciate it.
The ESPN
James
Global
Black
Bracket
taking care of
Challenge
me.
is brought to you by Coors Light, UA Local 502, Mechanical Contractors of Kentucky, Louisville Ladder, and Kentucky Fish and Wildlife.
What's wrong? I caught my wife in a lie. That's bad. We're fishing, right?
Yeah.
She catches a catfish, 4-pounder, claims it was a 7, snaps a picture, sends it to all her friends.
And they bought it?
Yeah, people believe her.
You taught her well.
Indeed, I did.
Your Kentucky Department of Fish and Wildlife reminds you, fishing's not about math. It's about fun.
And fudging a little if you need to.
Kentucky Fishing. Be honest.
It'll make a liar out of you.
Genesis Diamond's most anticipated sale of the year is happening this weekend. 3 days of extra store-wide savings, up to 35% off. Get special pricing on all exquisite rings, all earrings, all bracelets, all bands, all pendants, and more. Exclusive designers are here with their newest and breathtaking collections, all on sale. Engagement rings, wedding bands, extra markdowns on lab-grown diamonds and natural diamonds. Special financing, too. Don't miss this 3-day extravaganza, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Genesis Diamond, Shelbyville Road Plaza.
When it's time to get any work done on your roof, call who I called when I had to get my roof replaced. Carlin Roofing and Sheet Metal. They replaced my entire roof a few years ago, and they did an amazing job. Carlin Roofing's crew showed up early, stayed late, and in just a couple of days, the old roof was gone and the new one was on. Whether you need an entire roof replaced or just a few shingles, call Carlin, 458-9898, or online at carlinroofs.com. That's CARLON roofs.com.
As men get older, our bodies change. We all know that. And often we just accept the changes as the way it is. But some of those changes, such as bad sleep patterns, low sex drive, brain fog, no energy, and reduced gains in the gym could be due to low testosterone. And that is something you can change. This is Jeff for Tri-State Men's Health. And even if you're in your 30s, if you're experiencing some or all of the symptoms I just noted, you very well may need low testosterone treatment. With our treatment protocols, if you're like most men, you'll be amazed at the change. You'll have more energy, improved mental clarity, your sleep will be better, so will your workouts, and you'll likely find that your sex drive increases too. So give us a call today and make the change for good. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the day of your appointment, your visit is free. Call 800-900-9654 or go to tristatemenshealth.com. That's tristatemenshealth.com. We have 6 offices in the tri-state area to serve you. Tri-State Men's Health, a Promenic restorative health practice.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to give you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Mark. I know, DJ. I think that could change
Missed
every day.
anything from your favorite show? Head over to the Alex R. White Sue Distracted Driver Podcast Center on ESPNLouisville.com.
I'm muting a second. World we live in, Steve.
In what?
Danny Hurley.
Oh, I mean, like what he said.
Yes. Jeff Walls got suspended for that too.
But Danny Hurley, did he get suspended?
Mm-hmm. Then got suspended first couple of games the next season.
I think that was a fake account.
Yeah, I don't think Danny Hurley he hasn't gotten any.
He should get suspended then.
He should. Okay, fair enough.
Because I believed it.
Yeah, no,
I only believed it because of Jeff Walls.
Okay. Yeah.
So I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Listen, I thought it was crappy, but I'm like, my coach got suspended for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that if he did, but
that's probably the best catfish that I've gotten.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, Now the SID is like facing possible legal action.
I'm listening
because apparently I guess it's like a felony in the state of North Carolina to threaten someone the way he did that reporter.
Okay, so, I didn't know what he said to the reporter.
Yeah, so like I guess he told the reporter that it was going to be like he was like, I'll ruin your life if you don't take that down. And I guess, so the reporter obviously has proof of that, and it's like, like that guy in Carolina, because they were in Raleigh.
Okay,
yeah, he can face legal action for that now. So like, people are getting sued. Like, yeah, it's not going to be a good situation there.
So do you just call him up and settle it right now?
Yeah, probably is how that will all end. Yeah. But it's like, dude, like he's screaming it in the tunnel. Like, I don't know. Sorry. If you don't want him tell him not to scream.
Then I got Jeremy texting. Jeremy, I don't care. Get back to what you're doing. Oh, okay. Any shout outs before we get out of here?
Yeah, I do. I got a big shout out actually. Shout out to my friends over at Tri-State Men's Health, man. Was an energy down. If you're getting into spring cleaning time, man, we're getting into closer and closer to that time. We're getting into Derby time. We're getting into, we were just out there at the Gold House last night and we saw a picture. It said the official hotel of the Thunder over Louisville. And Charity was like, God, it's almost here.
It's almost here.
Yeah, I'm like, that kicks off Derby week. Derby Festival, not Derby week, but Derby Festival. I'm like, so it's spring games coming up the day before. All that stuff. So it's getting that time where things are going to start picking up. And if you find yourself just tired all the time, I just need a nap in the middle of the day. I can't make it, no shot at Marcus there. But I just can't. Some people just do it because it's routine. No, but somebody, it's like, man, no, I'm tired all the time. Maybe go over there, take the low T quiz, go to tristatemen'shealth.com. Look, it's 10 questions. It'll take you about 2 minutes. It's real quick, yes or no answers, and see if any of that applies to you, because maybe it does. And it may be something where just like low testosterone just maybe the reason may get your energy back up, make you feel better. That was the biggest thing it did for me, man, was just made me feel better throughout the day, more energized throughout the day. Just the want to get back out there and, do stuff and not just have that heavy, just feel all the time. So get over there. One of their great locations here in Louisville, over in Northern Kentucky, Cincinnati, Columbus. And if you go in there and you sign up for testosterone that day, they'll waive that $99 fee for that appointment that day. So get over there, check them out. Tri-State Men's Health, and some of you heard about them right here on 93.9 The Ville.